Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's been a. I do this intro every goddamn time, but it's been a while. I've had a busy week to say the least, and I kind of haven't found the time to record. But there's quite a lot of football to look over, and there's a lot of football going to be coming through this next week, which is it's going to be hard to cover, but I'm going to do my level best to cover as much as I can. But this is my last week of exams, and then after that, I'm gonna upload probably. I don't want to jinx it, but maybe even every day. So, without further ado, let's get started. And for today's video, as you can see, Manchester, it's blue, and it's blue again. Oh boy, have I waited for this for so long. Let's get started. Now, in the Carabao Cup, Manchester City faced off arguably the most informed Manchester United side from the last couple of years, and a Manchester United side that were playing good football and they were winning against teams that against good teams such as Aston Villa, Wolves. But I mean, frankly speaking, Manchester City outclassed Manchester United. It was men against boys, and United never stood a chance. And as we can see from the celebration, boy, does it mean a lot to the lads, and as it should mean uh, to them because they deserved it. They worked hard. It was very unconventional, though. At least the goals were, because with Manchester City, we've come to expect like a certain beautiful football. But they against Man United, for some reason, they always have like route one type of goals. Either it's a set piece, or it's a deflected shot, or it's a not a Pep Guardiola goal, but boy, were they two set pieces, and they were by two men who I have to talk about today. And honestly speaking, John Stones and Fernandinho are the two men. And boy, oh my God, let's talk about Stonesy first. This guy is the best centre back pairing. Has He's the best centre back in the league right now. Van Dijk's injury means that who can actually argue with that? And it had to be Stones. It had to be Stones to get the goal on his current form. On this current form, Manchester City look like a machine that can't is it's taking like they look like back to their old selves. They're able to beat the big six. And Fernandinho, oh, that Donny, that guy is one of the best in the world. In his position, his ability to cover the length of a pitch, up and down, get tactical fouls. He's such a good player. And Rodri has big boots to fill. And it was a win that Pep Guardiola's men needed, which means that in their last four games, they have won three of them against Big Six opposition in Cup and Premier League action, all away from home, which is quite stupendous considering they're all Big Six opposition and they're all away from home. So yeah, United were never going to stand a chance. The way they play, and I couldn't find half their team. Bruno disappeared, Pogba disappeared. Their marking is pathetic. Stones was allowed to just kind of vibe through. Uh, Fernandinho was not closed down, and begs the question again with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, as you can see in the right hand of your screen, they've played four cup finals under Ole, four cup semi-finals under Ole, and they've not won a single one. Are they bottlers? I don't think so, but I think questions are going to get asked if Ole can't win a trophy this season, which they have three competitions which they can win it in: the Premier League, the FA Cup, or the League Cup, or the Europa League. I beg your pardon. But yeah, let's move on to some Premier League action. Now, there's only one game that actually happened after I recorded my last video, and that game is this is funny. This is so funny. Oh my god. Southampton Southampton Football Club, SFC. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I'm in disbelief. How in God's name have Southampton beat Liverpool? How is this possible? It's Southampton are a good side, but their five games before that, they had not won a single one of them. They drew to Arsenal, they lost to City, and they were starting to look leggy. And they went They played at home and they played like they deserved it. Liverpool have a game in 9 days from today. No, 8 days from today against Manchester United. And boy, will that game open the gap for either Man United or Liverpool to take a lead in the title race, or Manchester City to take the lead in the title race. And I mean, Southampton deserved it. It was a lovely goal from Danny Ings. It was a set piece routine, and Trent Arnold he gave the ball away like 37 times, which is I think the record in a Premier League game, which is quite stupid and it's despicable for a Premier League defender. And he's very overrated in my opinion, Trent Arnold. Defensively, he's so suspect. I've seen players abuse him with ease. Players, when teams play Liverpool, they don't target Robertson. They target Arnold because they know that he can't defend Trent. And as for Liverpool's front three, it means that in league they've scored 1 goal in 3 games, uh, and it's quite stupid, and it's just funny to watch right now. But of course, as we know with Liverpool and even Man United for that matter, they're both top sides, and I'm sure they're going to make a very entertaining game and an entertaining title race for this season. Now, moving on to La Liga, again, there was only one game in a lot of these competitions, but they were just good games, I think. And I mean, in La Liga, Barcelona recorded a 3-2 win versus Athletic Bilbao, and Atletico Bilbao are one of the toughest sides to play, as I'm sure a lot of people are already aware of that. And Barcelona won, and they deserve to win. The scoreline flatters Bilbao slightly, in my opinion. Pedri and Leo Messi just eased them past Bilbao, and they're starting to take a bit of shape again, Barcelona, albeit slowly. They're taking shape, and it's taking them time, but they have won 5 out of their last 7 games, drawing 2, which means they're unbeaten in 7, which is pretty good, and they're starting to gain a bit of momentum. And today they play Granada, which is a tough team, who are a tough side. But as for that win against Bilbao, Pedri is the next big thing for Barca, as with Ansu Fati and hopefully Ricky Puig as well. That those 3-4 players that Barca have from La Masia can ignite their season. They can ignite their future. They give light at the end of the tunnel for Barcelona fans. And as for Barca, slightly unrelated to them, off the pitch, their elections happen in 2 weeks, I believe, which is very big for them, as it will determine the future of the club effectively. So, yeah, very interesting times at the new camp. And this game was crazy. This happened last night, and I was watching up till 2-0 when Bayern were playing, and Bayern Bayern were lackluster, and as they have been time and time again, Bayern Munich have gone into games and they've not been good enough. But defensively, they've not been good enough. Offensively, they've been excellent, and this was the problem defensively against a side like Gladbach who can score and actually defend, unlike Mainz. They showed, and Gladbach are not going to be pushovers for Manchester City when they do play in the Champions League. But as for that win, what a win it is for Gladbach, and it now does mean that RB Leipzig, if they are to beat Borussia Dortmund, can take the lead in the table. They will go a point clear, and it really it's opened this title race really well up, and it could be crazy for RB Leipzig if they could pull a win out of the game against Dortmund. But Dortmund are a side who are looking to repair their season, and Dortmund could also just be 5 points behind Munich if they could win. They've won 3 out of their last 4 games in all competitions. So yeah, but Bayern Munich, they need to sort this defense out because their high pressing tactics, it's being exposed right now. They're pressing too high, and it's not going to work against every team. And against a team like Gladbach, they were exposed quite simply. And yeah, so that'll be all for today. There was not that much. There was not that much football, but there was good games in a good quality of games instead of good amount of games. Tomorrow there's a lot of football actually. There's FA today as well. Today it's Arsenal Newcastle, Granada Barca, Leipzig Dortmund. Um, It is also today at 12 a.m. at night. It's Osasuna Madrid. Um, it is Man United Watford at 12 as well. Man City Birmingham at 5:30. Chelsea Morecambe at 5:30 as well. So a lot of good football coming up today, and then Monday and Tuesday are slightly less compared to them, and then Wednesday and Thursday start football again, and it's a lot of football, and yeah, I'm excited. It's a lot of football. I'm gonna cover all of this throughout the week, though. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and peace.